Today in grammar, we're going to identify and use forms of the verb be. The verbs am, is, are, was, and were are forms of the verb be. Different subjects use these different forms. Am, is, and are show present tense. Was and were show past tense. To use the correct form of be, I can ask this thinking question. What is the subject, and do I want to show present time or past time? In this first example sentence, the subject is I. So I use the verb am in the present or was in the past tense. I am interested in rivers. The Nile River is a singular noun. So I will use is or was. The Nile River is very long. We is a plural noun. We were excited about the nature movie. Choose the correct verb in parentheses and write it on the line. We're not going to write it on the line, but we are going to talk about which is the correct verb to use. Acorns, am or are, the seeds of oak trees. Remember our thinking question. What is the subject, and do I want to show present tense, time, or past time? The subject is acorns. Acorns are the seeds of oak trees. Bark is, are, protection for a tree. Our subject is bark, and bark is protection for a tree. Tree roots is or are the way a tree gets water. The subject is tree roots. Are the way a tree gets water. My friends were excited about collecting leaves. Our subject is my friends. This is past tense. They were excited about collecting leaves. Discuss 5 through 8 with your learning adult at home. Now it's time for you to do some practice on your own. Just like the projectable, you're going to choose the correct verb in the parentheses and write it on the line. Remember to use your thinking question. What is the subject, and do I want to show present tense or past tense? And remember, there are always the examples up here in the box. Please pause the video to complete this page and then join me when you're done. Helping verbs work with the main verb to help show time. Singular and plural subjects use different forms. It is important to choose the correct form of helping verbs. Singular and plural nouns take different forms of helping verbs. So to use the correct form of the helping verb, I ask these thinking questions. Is the subject of the sentence singular or plural? If it is a pronoun, what form of helping verb does it take? Singular nouns, or pronouns he, she, or it, use the helping verbs is, was, or has. Plural nouns, or the pronouns you, we, or they, use the helping verbs are, have, and were. The pronoun I uses the helping verbs am, was, or have. The tree was, this is a singular noun, growing taller. It, again, pronoun here, has grown many branches. The two friends, got a plural, were talking quietly. We, another pronoun that means more than one, have tried to count the leaves. They, another pronoun means more than one, are blowing in the wind. Here's some examples with the pronoun I. I am going to stop counting. I was excited about the falling leaves. We're going to walk through these and we're going to write the correct verb in parentheses to complete the sentence. The first one says, I has or have enjoyed this cold weather. Right, we need to use the helping verb have. The cold air has or have made the leaves fall. Our subject is the cold air, and that's singular. The cold air has made the leaves fall. The birds, plural, are making lots of noise. They, pronoun meaning more than one, have looked for seeds and insects. The crows, more than one, have eaten many insects. They were looking on the ground. Now it's your turn to practice. Turn to page 31 in your reader's notebook. You will see the exact same, almost, information up here in the box. Remember, helping verbs work with the main verb to help show time. Singular and plural subjects use different forms. The thinking question is the subject of the sentence singular or plural? If it's a pronoun, what form of helping verb does it take? You're going to work through 1 through 6 on your own. And you're going to write the correct verb in parentheses to complete the sentence.